This is the Honda Clarity, and among common problems with this car, the first thing to point out is the 12-volt battery. The 12-volt battery in these vehicles will last about 3 to 4 years depending on your driving styles and range. But actually, if it fails, if the battery goes down, if the battery dies, you will have a lot of problems, a lot of different warnings on the dash, a lot of different lights. And that's pain to understand that the problem is in the battery, because it's not that old. And even if you check it with the multimeter, it can show 12.2, 12.3 volts. So you don't understand that the problem is actually with the battery. And if you experience random warnings on the dash, just check the battery with a load tester or charge it with something. And if the problems disappear, you have the issues with this 12-volt battery, just replace it. And then secondly, there is a big problem with AC condenser. The AC condensers, I mean the AC radiators in these cars, they will have problems with corrosion, and there is a TSB for these vehicles for corroded AC condensers. That's why you need to pay attention to that TSB. It's very important. And there is extended warranty for 10 years, but the problem is that if you get an extended warranty in the dealership, they will take quite a lot of money from you if the problem is not in the condenser corrosion. But if it damaged with a storm, for example, you will pay for taking off the bumper, taking off the all this cooling system and getting to this condenser. You'll pay a lot of money for labor and for parts, and that's very important. Also, there are problems with the low pressure fuel pumps, and if you experience the fuel pressure problems with these cars, there is the recall for the low pressure fuel pumps that are located in the fuel tank here. So the low pressure fuel pumps, they swell, the impellers inside them swell, and they fail, and this may lead to hazards on the road. This actually is dangerous. So if there are issues with the pressure of the fuel in the system, just go and check if your car is eligible for the recall. I'll pause the TSB probably here, and you will be able to check your VIN if this TSB applies. When it comes to the engines and transmissions, there are no problems with the Honda Clarity. This is 1.5 simple, very simple engine here, and also eCVT transmission. It's not the CVT, but eCVT. It's basically direct drive transmission, and there are no problems with this transmission at all. So usually there are no problems with these units, and that's very good news, because it costs a lot of money to repair. So it's not problematic in this Honda vehicle at all. When it comes to the high voltage battery, yes, the high voltage battery degrades pretty fast, but if you use this HV drive mode, mostly the high voltage battery will always stay half charged and will not go down in charge, and that's this mode is very good for the battery pack lifespan. So I recommend using that instead of Econ, because yes, you will burn less fuel in this mode, but in the long run, this mode is more efficient and more economical for you, for your money. The common problem with these cars is that they get about 30 miles of EV range instead of 48, 47 miles that are stated in EPA and Wikipedia would say. But actually, it's not a problem for a hybrid car. I think it's just normal what all PHEV cars do. They go down in expected range over time. So that's not a problem, but a feature of hybrid cars, I would say.